I sometimes say with wrestling that sometimes work is smothered or work is crowded out because too many things are happening. The match has been overbooked, the show's been overbooked. This is undeniably overbooked, but you know what? It really works because they have. This is Coastal Championship Wrestling, CCW, folks. Created simmering enmity. Some of this is not simmering, it's boiled over among these 8 people. So, allow me to explain. Eddie Valentine, Stallion Rogers, Jackal Stevens, Alex Chamberlain, who's now incredibly quiet and worryingly so, versus Domino. Big success for CCW at the moment. Maximus Khan, Meto, Cha-Cha Charlie, big success in CCW. And there is a load, I mean it's about 30 minutes this whole episode. There's only this on the episode, which is I think fair enough. But there's loads of chat and intros, loads of chat from Eddie Valentine, there's 16 minutes of it. But that's not a problem because you are ramping up the interest and the excitement for this fight. And they get into it early when they finally get there. Loads of early action. Maximus Khan and Stallion Rogers outside. Jackal bailing from Cha-Cha Charlie attacks. Who slams Cha-Cha? It's Chamberlain who slams Cha-Cha, if I remember rightly. There's a kendo stick to the back and head of Domino from Eddie Valentine. We hear of Alex Chamberlain smacking the ring bell into Meto's back. Don't see it because there's too much going on. And actually, generally, I would have thought, oh no, I want to see that. But you know, in this situation, it doesn't really matter because there's loads going on. It's not as if the ring is empty and there's only a hard cam and it's happening outside the ring, so we can't really see it. There's loads happening, like Meto walking into a Valentine kendo stick to the head, and Valentine diving onto Maximus Khan. We don't see that either, but I don't really mind, although it would have been great to see it because Valentine's a big dude, isn't he? Huge. Jackal Stevens chest shot, or shot to the chest to Domino with the kendo stick, and we don't see this either. This is a shame because Eddie Valentine usually wears a crown to the ring and he's jabbing the tine, the point of that, the tine, yes, of that into the eye of Maximus Khan. But you've got Chamberlain with a pen to the face, or to the eye actually, very naughty. Stevens gets some big smacks with a trash can lid, really going for it, enjoying it. And Domino gets a kendo stick with some smacks from that. Rogers hits Domino with a belt because he's got tag team belts, hasn't he, I think. And then Valentine, suddenly, everything clears. Sometimes this happens, doesn't it? An extraordinary piece of work. Everything clears for Valentine to hit people with a coffee pot to the head. There's a cha-cha moonsault to the outside on everyone, which is lovely. And then Meto gets powered in the eyes and tries to spear Valentine through a table. Valentine scoots out the way and he puts Cha-Cha through a table. They're all going to work together very soon at another event, a special event, and it's about whether these good guys can stick together. That could be a problem now. Meto is then DDT'd by Valentine onto some chairs, and Stevens hits the Death Valley driver to Cha-Cha onto the same chairs for the pin. God, that was good. A load of things happening. You get a lot for your watching. They want half an hour of your time, and they don't half fill it. CCW have seldom made me think, oh, I could have watched something else. In fact, they've never made me do that. And long may that continue. If they continue like this, there's no problem at all with that. Ta-ta.